more Wings of Liberty. So, TT1, why don't you go ahead and thank Blizzard for
setting your career in order.
Yeah.
It's like,
you're a Wings of Liberty pro, son.
That's all right. TT1 is the blue Protoss from Team Root Gaming in the top left corner. TT1, guy's been around for a long time. He's basically grown up in the eyes of the entire scene. He used to be this young kid, pretty immature, and he's willing to admit it. He used to get into a lot of arguments and spats, and now now TT1 is all grown up, and now he's one of the most important contributors, I feel like, on forums. He's so funny.
What is Zimba? Oh, Z-Imba. I was like, Zimba.
I thought it was like
Zawimba, 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 Zawimba,
Apparently our NASL bot crashed because there's so many people wanting to bet on it. We're going to have to increase the bandwidth on that immediately.
Yeah. We're going to have to do that. On top of that, we're also going to reset all of the points. So it's a freshman game.
Guys, stop betting. I'm looking at the chat. You guys need to chill. No one's going to get our swarm key because we don't know who's in charge of it or who's winning the bets.
What's going on, guys?
There's too many people. But you know what? That's a good sign, Andre. We love our chat. It's a big thing for our subscribers. You might be watching and not understanding. If you're watching on your iPad or iPhone or your Android and you're like, what are you talking about, chat and bet? If you're a subscriber, you can bet on the matches using a point system that everyone's been given if you're a subscriber. You start off with 10 points. You can go up to 20 and 40 and 80. You can bet all in, or you can bet a certain amount of points. And from there, we take top 3 and give them Heart of the Sword beta keys. And I'm only reminding people because some people are coming in late. They have a lot of points. They want to bet.
There you go. So don't crash our bot, though. Everybody keep calm. Keep calm. We're fixing it right now, okay? We got the NASL sound guy on that. So that's 100% success there. We have Sen actually being really, really frustrated in this beginning stage. Not only did TT1 do an incredibly abusive build, but he also went a pylon before getting his Nexus first, and then throwing down a Forge, and then a Gateway, not even prioritizing a cannon, and now he'll throw down a cannon. TT1, you abusive man.
He trapped his probe.
Oh, by the way, he's been chronoing out probes too.
Yeah,
TT1.
When Andre says abusive about TT1, he means a solid play. TT1, you are playing so solid right now.
It's true, man. Me and TT1 have history.
Yeah, like even when you guys were here, you guys were arguing again.
I know, because he was an idiot, man. Okay, so I beat him in our first game, and then he's like, go, Ree. And I beat him ZVP, by the way, and he was very frustrated. And he was like, go, Ree. I was like, why are you so mad? And he was like, you played so stupid. I was like, are you kidding me? I completely outplayed you. Yada, yada, yada. We go to game 3, and he does the same theory of what I did in game number 1. And then I rage about it. He's like, why are you so mad? I was like, TT1, get away from me. I'm going to kill you. You abusive, stupid idiot.
He was so angry. Oh, man.
I was so angry. Everybody, Ben came up to me, he's like, Andre, you all right? I was like, Ben, get the hell away from me right now. I was not having it. No, I wasn't really that mean to Ben. I could never be that mean to Ben. But it took a while, and then TT1 came over to me, apologized. I apologized to him.
You guys kissed?
Yes, we kissed and made up, Frodo. And everything's okay.
That describes the relationship between TT1 and Wings of Liberty right now, man. He's just having arguments about what's going on. Now he's back to Wings of Liberty. Got to play a little bit, get everything up. TT1, more of a 2-base tech guy into a 3rd base and just go for an attack that he feels like fits at a certain timing. And in his words, it's his macro build. And I think Sen... You said Sen has a losing record against TT1. Where's that from?
I was just thinking of MLG Dallas 2010.
Oh yeah, TT1 beat Sen?
I actually completely made that up.
Okay. Did Sen crush TT1?
No, he lost. Sen lost to TT1.
Okay. I thought you were just making up the fact that TT1 lost.
No, I actually said that because Sen has been so AFK from the international scene, and I really feel like these two players haven't really met up too many times in like a big confrontation. That's why I actually said that. I could be absolutely wrong. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised about it, but the fact of the matter is I feel like Sen has just been AFK from the international scene. We haven't seen him at all lately, and I think maybe NASL is the only big international tournament that he's been in.
WCS Asia.
Well, I mean, that's Asia, man.
He's going to WCS Shanghai.
That's true, but I mean, he doesn't go to MLGs. He doesn't go to anything but NASL.
No IPLs,
no DreamHacks,
no
really.
DreamHack, no IEMs, no ASUS assemblies, no invitations anywhere.
No Red Bull Land.
But you know what? He's still dominating very well.
He is.
In Taiwan.
That's
and
right.
his play still looks really cool. It's cool when you see Hydras and ZVP and win. You know, and hopefully we get to see more of that. It is Ohana, a map that historically does. It said Protoss loses on this map a lot, right?
Let me say.
You said like what's the win rate exactly?
Ohana ZVP. Gotta get the sheets together. Ohana ZVP 100% win rate for Protoss.
Really?
Well, after today.
After night end.
After
versus
night end, it is
a little bit less than that.
A little bit less than 100%.
But Sen doesn't have the odds in his favor, but that's okay.
It's 80% in the North American Star League.
That's okay though. The odds were against Katniss too in the Hunger Games, but you know what? She still made the best of it, and I feel like that's gonna be Sen.
She made a lot of questionable decisions.
Tell me, man.
I mean, like, she basically lotteried so hard on living. She's like, oh no, not my sister. You can take me to die.
Andre, would you let me go into the Hunger Games and
I
you
mean,
would go?
you know, Frodan.
Would you volunteer? Would you volunteer as tribute for me?
Frodan, there's a lot of hard theoretical questions.
I feel like you would do much better in a free-for-all fight to the death arena.
You know, I mean, dude, if I learned how to climb trees like that one girl, I think I would smash everybody.
Probably. You're very nimble. Sen is also very nimble too, and he's got nimble roaches on the middle of the
They
map.
are nimble for now, but they're going to be Speedy Gonzalez's in a little bit.
TT1 going for a third base. We were talking about how TT1 likes to develop a lot of his, a lot of everything, and then just expand. And Sen is going for some roach pressure attack.
Uh-oh. Oh, +2.
The +2. The Immortals. Ooh, the Immortals are going to set up a good flank, though. And Sen's going to dedicate a lot of his resources. Or the Sentry. He's going to pick off some Sentries here. TT1 also trying to split up his army and Micro on two fronts. Although the Immortal gets picked off, and Zerglings are coming in reinforcements. This is not good. A small little hole.
Oh, that
Man.
is so unfortunate, Frodan. I mean, that is the worst possible luck. Now, there is going to be a warp in, but look at these roaches. They are ready to pounce. They're going to do just that. Zerglings getting in. Their whole position Micro taking out a lot of those probes. Wah, wah, woo, wah.
And over in the third, Andre,
This
another
might
roach
not be
attack.
too smart.
Although, very nice job by TT1 to salvage the situation. Let's see how many workers were killed. 9. So actually not that terribly effective, although killing the +2 is very nice.
Yes. TT1, one of the few Protosses that actually like to remake sentries in the mid-game section. A lot of these Protosses actually just completely stop making sentries, but he is one of those players that says, no, I'm not going to favor that fast tech. I'm going to enable myself, get more sentries, and that actually gives him the chance to counterattack a lot stronger than normally.
And looks like we see that Sen is now expanding to a 4th base as well, getting gas up 7 and 8, going for Mutas.
Mutas.
Well, he's going for 11 and his 12th Muta, so
this
he's
is
gonna have a
dangerous.
pretty decent number.
This is dangerous, not for TT1, for Sen, because this counterattack is going to be really powerful, and this is 3 base and a lot of gateways. So that means Stalkers can be put down so incredibly fast. I thought he was actually going to counterattack and then just rely on warp-ins, but no, he's going to warp in and just let his probes die.
I feel like Sentry Immortal though is not that effective against Muse. They lack mobility, and they don't really have that much anti-air. Although TT1 does have Blink on his Stalkers.
You'd be surprised though. Guardian Shield is actually really powerful. Running into Spine Crawlers is not that powerful though, Frodan. And
well, he does have a lot of units. His Immortal's pretty much almost 2-shot the Spine Crawlers. Full base trade going on. Sen likes to take it to the very edge. I guess Sen doesn't really ever want to engage Protoss full on. He just wants to kind of avoid it. Zergling is coming into the third. Muta is destroying everything. Third base is officially down for Sen. At TT1, he does know about the fourth base. He knows he eventually has to work into it. More Spine Cars are morphing into the main. Sen trying to pull his drones away from the fight as well. Does Sen, King Sen clean up everything back at home? TT1 has no real ability to warp in anything of substance. He can pretty much warp in Zealots, and that's about it. Meanwhile, we see another hatchery from Sen. It's expanding higher up into the map. I think this base scenario favors Sen so much. GG calls called out from TT1.
Nicely done by Sen. Just making sure he's okay on all different different positions. The natural was spined up. The third was spined up. The main is spined up. The fourth base was not spined up, but of course that's a little bit more expendable. It looks like that base trade actually defies my previous logic. And you cannot do that Stalker Sentry attack.
All right, you know what? Sen also defying the odds. Yeah. The odds were not in TT1's favor. Thank you so much to Cooler Master, the makers of fine gaming peripherals such as mice and keyboard. Check them out at coolermaster-usa.com. When we come back, next game in this best of 3 series between Sen and TT1. We'll find out if TT1 can take out a game against his old former teammate Sen. We'll be back after this.